Second go lucky. Okie dokie. Hello. Right. Everyone wants to go faster. Hello, everybody. You are somebody who wants to go fast, does not want to slow down, certainly does not want to stop. You want to get bigger and better results. You want to earn more money. You want to go on more holidays, more adventures, all of the above. Give me a thumbs up if you are here and if that makes sense to you. I will assume it does. So today I have 3 main ways for you to stop your progress from slowing down, because it is super, super important that you keep it going, because that is what you crave and that is what you're working so hard to do. Do excuse me while I am trying to sort out some tech issues. Bear with me. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is second time lucky. Right. So this is about when your brain is saying, yes, 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 I want it all, Debs. Yes, I want more, Debs. Yes, I want bigger and better results, Debs. Yet your body is saying, maybe not, maybe not. Hi, Jenny. Great to see you. If you are on live, then please do let me know. I would love to know who's on here with me. If you're watching on replay, then please do let me know as well. So today, I remember, right, the exact moment that this happened for me. I had spent years, absolutely years, working my absolute boobs off, all right? I exceeded all expectations. I was driven by bonuses. I was driven by competition. I wanted to be not just the best version, I wanted to be better than everybody else. That's what drove me. And if anyone said, you can't do that, that drove me even more. Does anyone else get that? Hi, Ginny. Lovely to see you. Does anyone else get that thing? If somebody says you can't do it, it makes you want to do it 10 times more. Well, that was me. And the more I pushed, the more I was trying to do everything, the more my body was breaking down. And I don't want to hear those messages. I wasn't ready to hear those messages. I was not interested in listening to those messages. So I just pushed through. If anyone said, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm good. You know, the worst it would be is, yeah, I'm fine. And I just kept going. I just kept going. That's who I was. And even when I was heavily pregnant, I kept going until my body said, no, we are not going to do that anymore. Hi, Emma. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here live. My body went no, and it broke down. And the scary thing is, my body broke down. I won't go into details today, but my body broke down while I was growing a human inside of me. And that put my baby at massive risk. And what could have stopped that? What could have stopped that was if I had been aware enough, if I had been conscious enough, if I had been brave enough to listen to the signals my body had been giving me for years. You know, those signals where for me it was clenching my teeth is a sign that I am tense, right? When I feel like my shoulders are up here. Hi, Kent, business consultant. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. When your shoulders are up by your ears and you just keep going, that's just your natural state. Migraines for me, tummy issues, They were all massive red warning signs. My nervous system saying, Debbie, hello, you cannot carry on at this rate. You cannot carry on at this level of stress. We're giving you some warnings here. And I did not listen to the warnings. And because I did not listen to the warnings, my body went, no, not doing it anymore. I could not move. I could not function. I could not work. Now, I was very fortunate at the time. It's a weird thing to say, I know, but I was employed, which means I got sick pay. And that was great, which meant I could still afford my mortgage. I couldn't do that. I can't do that now. I work for myself. I run a business. I'm a CEO. And so those of you who are CEOs or running your businesses, you cannot afford for that to happen. And actually, if you are employed, you have a responsibility to look after yourself so that you can be your best at work. Particularly if you are driven by promotions and bonuses, you need to be healthy enough to be able to do that. All right. And so I was fortunate enough to be able to say, okay, now this has happened. What now? And it gave me a second chance to figure out who I was, what I wanted, and how to get it in a way that was sustainable. Not success only in work, but in life, in business, in my relationships, and all of the above. Can you relate to that? Can you relate to ignoring the signs of stress? Can you relate to some of the signs of stress I had maybe? Do you recognize what your signs of stress are? And if you can't, I beg you now, please start looking at it. Now, I'm going to give you three things, three small steps, the 3 R's, I call them, to being able to disrupt burnout for you, to be able to stop those stress cycles. But before I do that, if you are resonating with this message, I urge you to book yourself onto my Next Success Triangle Masterclass. It is completely free. It's free because I want to get this message out there. I want to get the message out there of the signs, but also that there is a different way. And I want to share with you the model I use with my one-to-one clients of how to succeed in both business and life without burning out. So please book yourself on. You can either write success right now in the comments, write success, and I will send you the details directly to you, or click on the link that I will put below. This is your moment to choose a new way. This is your moment to wake up and say, no, I don't have to only focus on success at work and burn myself out in the meantime. It is not going to help you going forward. Okay. I hope you've got that message. Thank you for those of you who are still alive and listening to this. Now, the 3 R's. The 3 R's are going to help you to stop these cycles and to stop burning out, full stop. Number 1. Hi, Daniel. Great to see you. Thanks for joining live. We're just going into the 3 R's of disrupting burnout so that you can succeed in business and life sustainably. I had a mouthful then, sorry. Okay, 1. It's not going to surprise you, those of you who know me already, is recognition. Recognize the signs of your stress. Thank you. Recognize what signs you get. We are all different. It's a bit like nutrition. Some people get on with gluten-free bread. Some people don't get on with bread at all. Some people love bread and their bodies cope with it. Everybody is different. It's about listening to your body, listening to the signs that your body is giving you. So recognize the signs of stress. What is it that are telltale signs for you? You know, do you suddenly have emotional outbursts? Now that could be screaming at your kids or your partner, or it could just be crying. You know, is that feeling so tired even after 8 hours sleep at night? Is this about your overspending? You know, there's Amazon deliveries that you get every day. You know, is that? Do you drink more? Do you eat more sugary foods? What are the stress signs for you? And I would really love you to put them in the comments, because you putting some signs of stress that you recognize in the comments can really help some other people to recognize their signs of stress. So put them in the comments and help each other to recognize them. So that's number one. The second R, number two, is rewiring. So this is about stopping the cycle in its tracks, rewiring your habits, by creating a mini pause. Now, I know that you love going fast, and I know that you can go fast, and I know that you have a capacity for work that is more than a majority of people. Therefore, saying to you, sit and meditate for half an hour is not going to float your boat. You know the physiological and the physical and the mental and the emotional benefits of that, but you ain't ever going to do it, let's face it. Am I wrong? No, I am not. Therefore, I am saying to you, have a 2-minute mini rewiring pause a couple of times a day. When you notice those signs of stress, whatever it is what's going on for you, just take 2 minutes. Put a timer on if you want, and focus on your breath. When you're stressed, your breathing goes faster and shallower. We need to reverse that. We need to rewire that. So take a big, deep breath in. Even that one breath makes a massive difference. And go into this in another live if you want me to. Let me know. Number three. So the first one is recognize those stress signals. Secondly is rewiring them by the pause. And thirdly is resetting. Resetting your expectations of you. Resetting your boundaries. So if you look at your day and what you expect from yourself, I bet you, because 99.9% of the people that I work with are high-performing leaders, business owners, high-achieving, and they are the ones who have massive expectations, and they feel crappy about themselves at the end of the day if they haven't met them. So they beat themselves up constantly. By rewiring, you set realistic expectations so you feel good at the end of every day, because you have smashed those expectations and maybe even done more. The second thing I would the bonus one, a second thing I would suggest that you rewire are your boundaries. What is it that you do for everybody else that you do because you think you should, rather than it being the right thing to do for you and your vision and your goals and your strategy and your expectations? So that might mean saying those 2 little letter words. NO. It's resetting those boundaries. So I get snappy and short-tempered if I'm stressed. I 100% get that. Thank you for sharing. Snappy with other people in a shop. It might be road rage snappy. It might be with the kids. It might be with your partner. So 3 ways: recognize, rewire, and reset. Because if you keep on saying yes, 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 your body will end up saying no. A famous quote from Brené Brown, who's one of my favorites, is, if you don't pick a day to rest, your body will pick it for you. So what I'm saying to you is, if you don't start doing something about this now, you are never going to reach your big goals, because your body's not going to take you there. So if you don't listen to me, listen to her. Now, this is your moment to choose a new way of doing business, a new way of living, a new way of leading. And so please don't ignore the signs of stress. You've been given the 3 ways to stop it. So recognize, rewire, and reset. And now go and book yourself on to my next live, completely free Success Triangle Masterclass. The next one's at the end of this month. Comment success or follow the link below. It is completely free because I want more people to know about this and more people to sustainably succeed in both business and life than ever before. Thank you so much for being with me live today. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I will absolutely come back to them. And what I will also do is put them on the list of Q&As for Friday's Q&A, where I come on and answer your questions. So live free coaching for you, because that's what I'm here for you. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.